There we go. What up, guys? Thank you for being here. I'm Joshua Danger, and this is Dangerboy Farms. Let's go. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Yeah, we're about a minute in. Sorry, guys. Um, but like I said, I do really appreciate everybody being here. But we're gonna go check out downloadable content. We don't have much room for anything, but we are gonna check if there's anything new. Oh, hold on there. God bless me. We got about less than 100 megabytes. Yeah, we generally try to go after the rolling farmlands of Michigan or the Michigan maps, but I have not been wanting to do the Michigan maps because they all kind of seem the same. Especially being that it's my home state. But that being said, we are also gonna. Ooh, what did we forget? Oh shit. I guess we're gonna have to change the title. We're gonna go to Forest Hills. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, we're gonna go change the title. Forest Hills is actually a really good map. We are just gonna change this up a little bit. Yeah, sorry about the noise, guys. Oh. Okay. We needed hashtag farm sim. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that, guys. we are going to try to do this. We're going to try to get everything done. And we are running extremely late. And I really don't have a lot of time. Which, we're going to do this as a new farmer. But we're going to go find our own farm instead. Because there's a couple I really like. And this is gonna kind of be a mowing series. We're gonna try to mow lawns. So we are gonna, made sure we had $1 million. So, like I said, we are gonna try to get this everywhere that we can. Which, ooh, we got one new follower. Cool. Thank you. Or no, that's 11 followers. So, I thought we had one new follower. Which, I don't know which house we're going to buy. Um, but we're going to buy a few of them. We are going to get... I want to make sure that we get the right house to build on. Okay. And we're always the same guy. Which this is... I don't know. I kind of like this house. Well, we could always put a fence there. But this property is a little bit on the tiny side. Yeah, I think we're going to be okay with that. Yeah. And it does have a boat dock. What's the one next to it? I think that's the one I liked before. And it's a little bit less money. It's a little bit less money. I think I went with 48 last time. That one's a little bit more on the pricey side. Huh. I don't mind spending a quarter of my balance on this. You know what? I'm fine with it. Yeah, I'm fine with it. Which, we're just going to get rid of this one. Yeah, we're going to get rid of this house and the carport. We're just going to build... yeah. And we're also going to get rid of this pool, because why do we need a pool? Yeah, why do we need a pool? And now we're going to start the construction of our house. Which we always try to go with the barn dominium builds. Because we really like the barn dough builds. Yeah, that's a good fit. Right there. Perfect. So, we need... Yeah, that's got a really good look to it. Yeah, right there. Which, now we're gonna go get 2 cars. Which, I know which one we're already gonna go get. Because I'm a sucker for a good Dodge Ram. And we... Oh, what's the price difference? Only $2,000. Not too bad, I guess. But we always go lifted with the trucks. Yeah, we want strobes, axle dump, window... No, window tint. No stickers. We're gonna go straight black. Oh, wrong one. And I think we're gonna go with a red lizard logo. Make it look mean. Guard color. We don't have a guard, so we could go matte with the steps. Rim accents, we're definitely gonna go red and black. There we go. Now we're gonna go put a bed on this guy. It's just gonna kind of be our... We're not going fifth wheel. We're gonna go gooseneck. Dual fender. Yeah, we're doing everything the way that we need to do it. Yeah. And no, that's too red, too dark. Yeah, we might have to go. Yeah, that'll be fine. Oops. We're going to go with a matte black for this. There we go. And we're going to go with this bad boy right here. There we go. Yeah, that's what we want. We want the steps. Actually, yeah, that's the step we want. Fenders? There we go. There we go. Matter of fact, we're gonna go. There we go. All right. Which we're going to have to get a skid loader. Which I think we're going to go spend. Oh, thanks for reminding me. What is the time? They're both roughly the same. Nope, they're not. Ding ding. There. Woo. Yeah, we're gonna go that color. We gotta get that big boy right there. Oops. There. There we go. So now we gotta get 2 trailers. We gotta get a lengthy trailer. Which we might actually do a, what do you call it? And we definitely need to get one of these. Um, I think we're just gonna go get a second one of these. for right now. Matter of fact, I could probably put this on the back of the truck. We're gonna see if this is even possible. Yeah, it is. Well, we're gonna pull this guy back just a little. There we go. That's better. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now we need lawnmowers. We're gonna go 2 lawnmowers. Now we're gonna go do this. I don't think this guy has a hitch. Oh, it does. Okay. I was kind of worried about that for a second. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this guy on there. Hopefully we can. Okay, we barely cleared. We'll be okay with that. Right now. Yep. So we are actually on. And now we've got $500,000. Which we got to be closer to here. Or hold on. No. Yeah, we could buy these. Yeah, we're gonna go do these real quick. Ooh, shit. Okay, that's what we wanted. We're gonna go check out our properties real quick. Because we bought a few big properties, big purchase properties. And as long as we stay straight on these ones, we should be okay. Yeah, this is one of our properties right here. This lawn looks okay, I guess. Doesn't look like it needs to be done right now. This looks... it looks a little high. These are a little bit on the high side. These will be our rental properties, and we'll just mow when we gotta mow. There we go, and we're saving. And I think we got this property right here, which is gated. Which, like I said, I do like this neighborhood. It's pretty damn cool. Then you got the football stadium right here, which eventually we might actually try to take that over. Which looks pretty damn nice right now. Now we just got to get back over to our house and just get everything packed up and moved in. Which we should be fine here in a minute. Which, like I said, we wanted to do something a little bit on the different side. Ooh, what's this place? Okay. Oops, sorry, dude. My fault. Ugh. Looks like I said, we're going to start doing jobs relatively soon. And we are going to get this switched over relatively soon. There we go. Which we might just have to park him. Uh, let's see if this trigger opens up. There we go. Which, I don't know, we might leave that guy on there. Because I think he's going to be our regular runner. Yeah. There we go. Oh, what? Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this driveway is how twisty turning it is. Good deal. This guy might be our everyday driver until he blows up. Which, like I said, I really do like these trucks. Ooh. That's a little more weight than I like. We're gonna have to take this guy slow going home. This road we gotta worry about a little bit. Still got about $279,000 left. The bank account. Leaves us with a little bit. We gotta figure out what we gotta do. I go back, go grab a brush hugger. Might even do. I don't want to go too fast around these corners because this truck is a little bit on the light side. Yeah, this guy's a little bit on the light side. Such a windy road. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna go park this guy right next to the trailer. That way I can move this guy in. Yeah, I think we are gonna put a tiny little house. On that prop. Yep, we got to get him a little bit more over. Yeah, I think this truck's a little too big. Just a smidge too big. Yeah, I think we're gonna do. Oh, not what I was trying to do. Don't want anything super big. No, that's too big. Mm, hmm. There we go. Now we got an equipment shed. That's what we needed. There we go. Yep, we're getting our ship built. Matter of fact, we're also gonna go turn this down to 2 times. And we're gonna turn this into we're gonna do a 10-day. Actually, we're gonna do a 14-day month. Which eventually we do have to get a plow and a plow truck. There we go. We are golden. So, like I said, I really do love this. Yep, we are actually going to be going into this. Okay, we're just going to get off the road. Okay. Nope, that didn't work. We got to get it over just a little. All right. Yep. Big boy going here. And we will put this guy in there somewhere. Which, like I said, this is going to be a mowing series, guys. So it's going to get a little bit on the boring side. It's not low enough yet. It'll be fine for right now. Which, like I said, we're going to wait about a couple of days. There we go. And like I said, we are going to take this about 2 days at a time. Which we're actually going to go into next month, so... Because it's in the end of August. No. This is not my bedroom. This is our bathroom. This must be our bedroom. No. This is our office. So, like I said, but I didn't realize our bedroom was all the way at the end of the hall. So, like I said, we're going to sleep and we're going to go into September and we are going to push this series just a little bit. Which I do want to show you guys part of this house, which tiny bathroom with a shower and a giant closet. Giant walk-in closet. Like, I can't say it's a giant walk-in closet, but it's pretty decently sized. Decent kitchen. Which, yes, we do have access to our garage from here. Which, there's also another cool feature in this one. You could see through the entire house. Which makes it even kind of cooler. Which, I do kind of like that feature. And then you got a walk-in laundry room slash cupboard or cubby hole. Pretty cool. Only thing is I don't like about this is it's kind of cramped. It's definitely a little cramped. Ooh. Now we could go mow the lawn. I'm pretty sure we can mow the lawn now. And I'm pretty sure our tenants are like furious at us right now. Not mowing their lawns and their rental properties. Which I think we're gonna go use this guy right here. Yeah, we could definitely mow the lawn now. Which for a month, this is pretty disgusting looking. And eventually we're gonna do. I wonder if this is our property. That little side plot. Because I think we're going to have to cut down some trees here soon. Which this is just going to be Dangerboy Landscaping, I think. The new Forest Hill map. Which I was actually watching one of the dudes that mods for this map. And it looks pretty damn... It looks fantastic, actually. Which I didn't know if that was a glitch in the system because the grass did look a little high. And we still have relatively a lot of time. Like I said, this is going to be like a full landscaping type deal for us. Which, like I said, I like doing some of these landscaping businesses. Because I've been watching a lot of dudes do like the landscaping stuff. And it seems like it's a really cool business. Which I think we're going to have to get a smaller mower. Go around these lights. Maybe not. Which I just want to get the outline done on this one. God damn it, I knew that was going to happen. He placed it a little too close to the road, and he stuck. Which, like I said, I like this series. I like doing these series, especially on like places like this in Sunny Farm. Because Sunny Farm's actually one of the really fun ones. You could actually really get away with it. Like, this map is ginormous. It's kind of big, actually. And I really do love this map. There's so much shit to do on this map. Because I could show you the entire map, which I might actually show you when I'm done with this. Which, like I said, I love how this map is. Which I think I'm going to try to do one, I think I'm going to try to do one plot of land here. Maybe if I'm lucky. Ooh. Which, that patch of land is kind of weird that it doesn't grow. Which, like I said, I do like doing these kind of landscape series, even though I know they don't draw a lot of attention. Which, I'm a big farm sim kind of guy. Like, I love the farm sim series. But I think the landscaping and mowing series are a lot of fun. And eventually, this is going to go up on my YouTube. Which, like I said, this is why we call it Dangerboy Farming. We just want to try to pretty up the lawn just a little bit. Which, Matter of fact, I think we are going to go all the way to the property line. Which, like I said, I don't mind prettying up my lawn because I know it kind of comes with the territory of owning property. And, you know, neighbors aren't going to like you if you don't keep a kept lawn. Especially in HOAs, which I'm not saying that this is an HOA series. But I can actually say I own a HOA series. It would be kind of cool to have an HOA series. Just to be a complete dick to my neighbors. Which, like I said, I think it would actually be a lot of fun to have an HOA series. Because, honestly, especially in a map like this, where you have so many properties. Yep, gotta keep a well-kept lawn here. And that's what this is about, man. We really do try to keep original ideas around. Which, don't get me wrong, HOAs could be a lot of fun, especially in simulation games like this. Especially when you have roleplay series like this. But I really do like these kind of series. That's why I say what I say about them all the time, and I think maps like this can just be tons of fun. Speaking of that, I wonder if the... What is my property line? Because that's one thing I want to look at on here. And I think I'm at the very end of my... Yeah, part of that is mine. That's gonna be fun. That is gonna be tons of fun. Which I wasn't planning on doing a complete live here. Now we just got a little bit more to do on this side, which I'm not going to be a complete dick. Which, like I said, I really do like doing these mowing series. Which, like I said, we just try to keep up with our lawn, which this is going to be fun because we're going to be on a hill. It really isn't going to agree with us. Which we're gonna have to plow this guy out. Okay. So like I said, we're not really too worried about... Ooh. She is purring like a kitten, man. I really like that about this truck. God damn it. Sound quality going out. There we go. Okay, so now we're just going to do this. Which, like I said, I decided that I was going to do this series because I really felt like it's a good... Okay, so basically up to this tree is our property line. Okay. Well, like I said, we really do like doing these lawn care series here. Because they are kind of a fun one. Especially if you have really good content. Because you could practically do this for all the businesses. And plus, roleplay series really do really well on YouTube. So I think that's why we're going to go through and we're just going to do these kind of series. Because not only do I like them, but I feel like they might draw more attention. That's a better view. Like I said, I really like doing these series, and I think there's room for them. There we go. There we go. Ugh, that was weird. Alright, so... There we go. Now my lawn's semi-pretty. Just gotta get these... Okay, this guy will take these down. Don't like it, but it's gonna ruin my blades. Which I think I'm just gonna... There we go. Which I don't mind. There we go, guys. There we go. Yep, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna go park the old girl right here. And we're just gonna go around. We still got a lot of space and time. Yeah, we got a little bit of... Ooh, there's a back door to this? Cool. It's like I said, we really do like... Ooh, let's go close our gates. On our property. Like I said, we are going to do this till about 1 o'clock, which we're practically done. We'll definitely pick up on this either Thursday or next Monday. Because I think we're going to try to do once a week on this game. But we are also going to be doing quite a few different series. And we're also going to be playing different games every week. So if you guys got a recommendation that's on Xbox Game Pass, just let me know. Because I definitely will do more on this channel. Let's see, what are we looking at? 146. Sorry, guy. Wasn't trying to... yeah. Knock, knock. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm the local, lawn care guy. If you guys are actually kind of interested, would you guys be interested in a mowing slash landscaping project? No, don't really have too much going on here. I could give you an estimate of what everything would cost. Yeah, it looks like you really don't have much. But if you guys really do, just let me know. Like I said, I'm with the local lawn care slash landscaping called Dangerboy Landscaping and Lawn. So, I'm just your neighbor. I live in the first house right over there, just up past the bridge. So, have a great day, guys. Hi. What are you? Moving along. Okay. Knock knock. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm your local landscaping company. Uh and I'm actually one of the main guys for Dangerboy Landscaping and Lawn. Would you guys be interested in getting a mow done? If so, it wouldn't take very much time to get you guys an estimate. Yeah? Okay, so let's see what it would cost for. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely do this. For the low price of $33,000 a year. Um, we could definitely do something for this. Or 4 weeks out of a month, or 2 weeks out of the month. Yeah, we could definitely do 2 weeks out of the month. Let's look at this. How much of this is this? So it goes all the way up to here. I think. Yeah, right about here. So everything up to this pole is your guys' property. Um, I could do this. First one, I would have to charge about $500 for this one. I might even narrow it down to about 400. So, yeah, I could probably do about 400 on it. Depending on how bad the bad back looks. Alright, now I'm pushing towards the back, so. This is definitely their lot. Okay. Yeah, I could definitely do this for about $400 a month. Okay, so we'll get you a sign. I think it's over here. I think, yep. What is the pay on this one? $9,600 a month. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we'll do this for a month. Hey, I heard you calling me back. So you were interested in the mow. We could actually get this done for next to nothing. We would be putting up a sign on your property letting you know this is agriculture free. And we could do something with it. So like I said, we'll put a sign up here. Oh, duh, we would have to buy it. Yeah, that's fine. Like I said, we'd be putting up a sign for you out of the way. So there we go. Letting you know this is subsidized by local municipality. So like I said, we could start things up relatively soon. But I am on my way to meet the new neighbors and the businesses right over here. So I think we're gonna go down this little side road here and we're gonna see what we can afford. Is this one of our properties? No, it is not. How much is she? I think we could definitely do this. Knock, knock. Hi, I'm Josh. I'm actually the head guy for Dangerboy Mowing and Mowing Lawn Care and Landscaping. Would you guys be interested in an estimate for your guys' property? And I'm also your current landlord. Okay, so we're gonna go put a local government sign right over here for you. We're gonna park it out of the way of your car. So, yeah, we could definitely do that. I thought it was. Thought I bought that. No. Oh, it's theirs. Yeah. Let's see if we could afford this. Definitely can. Okay, so we are gonna put this right up for you. And we are just gonna... I don't know where we're gonna put this guy. Maybe right there? Yeah. Knock, knock. Hi. I'm Josh. I'm with your property management company. So, and I'm also the mowing and caretaker of lawns of several other lawns, housing units around the neighborhood. Would you be interested? Like, I just want to say that I'm going to be doing your guys' lawns about once every couple weeks. So, if you guys are interested in that, just let me know. Yeah, yeah, I could definitely come back and do your lawn here in the next few days. All right, thanks for letting me know. Okay. I do not know where I'm going to put this on the property. Yeah. Okay, I think we could probably put it right here. There we go. That works for me. Yep, we're going to take up some pay here. All right. So, that being said, I think we're going to do something here soon. So, that being said, we're going to take care of some of these guys' lawns here in the next couple of weeks. Blah, blah, blah. So, that being said, take care, guys. I'm Joshua Danger. This is Dangerboy Gaming. And this is Dangerboy RP, mowing and landscaping. Have a great day, guys.
Remember when we played